Hey guys, Caden here. It is Friday, January 8th, and I haven't made a video in a while, so I haven't really had anything to talk about. Everything's pretty much been the same. I am now 3 months and 1 week on T. My voice is crazy today, so I'm sorry if you can't deal with the cracking that's about to happen, but I have no control over it. Puberty is real. Other than that, the only real change I've noticed is I have more hair on my face. I've noticed black hairs coming in over here and on the sides. My sideburns are coming in a little bit bigger, and my mustache, I shaved my face. My appetite is out of control. I just want to eat everything all the time. My voice got a little deeper, but other than that, everything's pretty much the same. I go for my 3-month checkup next Thursday. This video, as you can see, is questions, everyday questions that trans people get. If anybody knows the answers to the questions that everyone is going to have, it's somebody going through it. Question number 1. What is transgender? What does being transgender mean? First off, transgender is an adjective. It describes a person. The gender you were born does not match the gender that you feel that you are. So there is a disconnect. On the opposite end of the spectrum, there is cisgender, which means that everything lines up. Where you were born is how you feel, is what you believe that you are, and you live your life as that said gender. I'm actually going to post a link to a glossary, like list type thing, that has a bunch of trans related words and their definitions in the description. It's good to know the terminology because it makes you more educated, and it makes you ultimately a better ally and a better support system for somebody. I'm not saying you have to go through and read every word, but if there's something that you don't know, or you hear somebody say, whether it be me or somebody else or a YouTube video or something that comes up in an article you read, it's always a good thing that you can go back and look to figure out what's going on, because I know some of this stuff is way out of the norm for some people. What should I address you as? You have to realize that every situation is not, and every environment is not safe for trans people. Your best bet is to ask what pronouns they use, and if they have a preferred name. Publicly outing somebody by using the wrong pronouns, calling them the wrong name, asking them, what should I address you as, loudly in public, could be very harmful to them. Another question I get a lot when new people come into my life or they find out that I'm transgender is, when did you realize you were trans? And this answer is different for everybody. Me personally, I started at a very young age. I've always known and felt like something was off. Probably around age 4 or 5. I just knew that something was different about me than the other little girls or even the other little boys. I didn't feel like I fit into a specific mold. I've always been a tomboy, I guess. And then as I got older, I started to realize that I really didn't feel like a girl. It wasn't until later on that I actually learned the term transgender. And once I started doing research and reading about it and watching other people's videos on YouTube, and it was then that I realized that that was who I was, and that was why I was feeling the way that I was. I always knew there was something different, but it didn't click until probably 17, 18. People don't realize how offensive these questions are, and I'm going to address them just because I want people to realize how offensive these questions actually are to trans people. Really to anybody, actually, because you wouldn't ask a cisgendered person these questions. It just wouldn't happen. And these questions are, so do you have a penis? Did you get the surgery? As if there's only one surgery that you get. Are you sure that you're trans? Are you sure you're not just doing it because it's a trend now and because everybody else is doing it? Alright, that's just rude. Asking a trans person if they're doing this for attention or because it's a trend is, in my opinion, probably more detrimental to their mental health than misgendering them in public. And to think that people would put themselves through this because it's cool is crazy to me. I'm sorry, I don't understand how that makes any sense. It does, I don't get it. My question for you is, would you walk up to a cisgendered person in the grocery store and look them in the face while you're standing in line and say, so what's in your pants? Do you have a penis? Would you? You wouldn't. That's crazy. It's none of your business. The fact that people are so worried about other people's genitalia makes me very sad, because that means that our society defines men and women strictly based off of their genitalia. It has nothing to do with your character, your integrity, or anything else other than what's in your pants. Being a man and being a woman is so much more than having a penis or a vagina. I'm sorry. That it just is. After that, I don't know why I ended the video with those ones, but I did, and now I'm just like frustrated, so I'm gonna end it here. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all had a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys next time.